What's good? What's good? Obviously not my voice, but we still in here anyway, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is Temperature Check Tuesdays. Ultimate Madness 4 semifinals coming up this Saturday. And it's a new Midwest movement. So I had to make sure I reach out and I get the one brother, not only representing the Midwest, but Louis, North County, Hazelwood, and all that good stuff. But we're gonna have my brother MVP on the show, man. I'm super excited. Give him an opportunity to let you know about how he got in the battle rap. Looking forward to this battle with him versus True Foe. I'll let you know who I got, and yes, I'm gonna be biased to St. Louis before I even get started. But I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna have a good one, man. We're gonna have a good one. Go ahead. I see you in the chat, man. I see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you rocking with me. Make sure you like the video. I'm gonna bring in MVP right now, and we're gonna get it cracking. What's good, Brody?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Think you say my stuff false? No, I'm good. I'm good. Nothing at all, man. Handling father shit right now. But I make sure I tapped in with you, like I said.
Oh man,
I'm good. I'm good.
I definitely appreciate it, man. And I know you got little mama got first day of school, so we want to definitely wish her good luck this school year, straight A's. That's the only thing we accepting.
For sure.
But speaking of grades,
right?
You in Ultimate Madness 4, man. I think it's safe to say, from my eyes at least, that you were probably one of the most slept on battlers of the tournament.
For sure.
But now you're here. Now you to the Final Four.
Right.
But before we even get into that, bro, kind of let me know how you got started in the battle rap. Kind of let me know about your career, and then we'll just head on into Ultimate Madness and we'll get started.
For sure. Well, shit, I still make music. I don't got nothing super recent, but I've been rapping, doing all that shit since like 13, 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about 15 in on this thing, and I ain't gonna say, I guess musically I always had like a punchy style, I always try to say slick shit or whatever. Like I'm a Smack DVD baby for sure. You know what I'm saying? That kind of groom, like the Cash TV era and all that shit. That kind of groom my approach. I always wanted to say shit that'll make motherfuckers go like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So that I was getting people, hitting me up like, man, you should battle, man. You could probably just go right into that. Like that should be something that you probably should look into. But at the time, it was that stigma that battlers couldn't make music and all this shit. So I was so focused on my music that I didn't want to take away from that, you know what I'm saying? And I got motherfuckers talking and just steady on my ass about it. Holla was one of them, you know what I'm saying? Him and Holla was one of them. We did a song. And he's like, man, you sure you ain't never thought about like just trying to battle? Like, well, I'm like, man, I hear you. Like, I think you probably called me once a week for a while. Like, man, I think you should go ahead and just do it. This is probably, let me see, what was that, about 2015? But 2 years prior to that, 2 years before that, I battled my homeboy Tone, like as like a money move. It was like a one rounder. You know what I'm saying? We threw it ourselves, in no league and no shit like that. We just threw it ourselves. When it got the paper, like we was two popular niggas in the city, bunch of hoes and all that shit came. Well, women and shit came out. So we most definitely did that for some paper. But I went right back to, music after that. Like I didn't have no urge to battle, you know what I'm saying? And about 2015, I talked to Holla about it. Talked to my producer that I was doing most of my music with at the time. Like I kind of told him, I'm like, hey, I'm finna go battle. Like I'm not gonna be here, you know what I'm saying? Like as much. Like the music is finna be on the back burner, bro. I'm finna go get it this way see you know what I'm saying, see what I can. Battle rap was huge then, but I'm like, man, like I could see I'm finna go get this paper over here real quick. And from that moment, like no bullshit, I knew that I would be here You know what I'm saying? But the thing with battle rap back then, you know, you had the PG system, you had Norbs, all these people in place. I might be a little bit different from. That's why a lot of people don't know me. Like I don't want to mingle. I don't want to mingle in them circles. You know what I'm saying? To where it's going off of, you know, more who you know than like talent. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna kiss no ass, or you know, niggas was doing all type of weird shit trying to get Norb's attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a couple PGs or whatever. But that was it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, but you know, street status, I didn't feel no need to be doing all them PGs and all this shit because I'm on street status and I can get whatever I want here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, we doing big events here. We doing huge events here. Like I done battled Chilla, Oops, DNA, Chef Trez. Like I did that shit at home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't even tripping off, you know what I'm saying, that shit. And then the Crucible shit, you know, came up. You know, my manager and shit, was like, yeah, bro, I'm most definitely gonna pick you for the St. Louis, the Midwest region. Like you definitely, and I think the conversation was literally like, bro, it's some free money. You know what I'm saying? Like that changed everything because it goes from again, not who you know, but it's talent. Like it's gonna be close. I guess it's not a tournament, but it's like close to it. Like somebody's gonna be judging you lyrically and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm most definitely gonna get in there. I'm like this and in that, I'm like, I know where I'm gonna be at in a second. Like I already know, you know, skill set wise, what the fuck I could do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew what the fuck was gonna happen. And then P you know, well, I made it to the top 6 of the Crucible, all that. P calls like, yeah, man, I'm just calling you to let you know my 6 that I picked, whatever, it's not completely final. You know how P talk, all this stuff. He like, but you in that, I got you in that for sure, but that's not even what I'm calling you for. He's like, I'm calling you about Ultimate Madness 4. And he was like, oh, you interested? And I was like, nigga, you didn't even have to call me for that. Like you could just like I almost felt disrespected by the nigga calling me and asking me, man, if you don't put my damn name down. But at the time it was tournament was totally different and shit. It was like he was saying he was trying to get four women, 4 vets, 4 Crucible people, 4 I think more like just mid-tier motherfucker or some shit. But he was like, man, it might be. He was like, you might get Kid Slade or Tay Rock or some shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's a wide variance.
Man, wide variance, right? So I'm like, man, listen, man, I remember I was getting on 70 finna go downtown. Remember getting off like no bullshit. Like new car, I'm on top of the world. Then he called me with that shit. And I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. I just kept it under wraps as we were doing all the promo, the photo shoots and all that shit. And we here now, shit. I looked at it as, you know, you putting a rapper in something where it's judged and it's a clear cut thing. You know, they have to pick a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, this shit it was almost like taking candy from a baby, in my opinion.
Okay, I like that. So let's talk about the room leading up to Ultimate Madness. We know the names were picked out of a hat.
Right.
When you got Truth Watson, where did your mind go?
Cakewalk. Like no bullshit. My mind went straight to Cakewalk. Like I didn't think anybody in the room, like nobody, like I wasn't worried about who I would pull. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, it doesn't really matter. Like I'm gonna get through anybody that's here, in my opinion. I'm like, I wouldn't really.
Hold on. I think he had a phone call. I can't hear you.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm like Cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him before.
Shout out, Brody.
Yeah, shout out Truth. I seen him before. Saw the TY shit, of course. I saw you know him from the Jazz situation, all this stuff. But yeah, I prepared as if he was gonna do the TY second round for 3 rounds. So I prepared for a better, way better version of what he showed up with. Like, but I wasn't tripping off that shit.
Now, were you surprised off the lack of reaction that you got in the room in that first round? Oh, man, you know it ain't a temperature check Tuesday if don't nothing go wrong with the audio and the visual. But I definitely want to shout out my brother Showtime SP. Oh, there you go. Quick with the spin the block.
Mom calling me like hell, man. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, that's how I felt about that. God damn, this lady coming out of Target swinging ass right now, my boy. Oh my God, man. Sorry, man. It's a real nigga at the end of the day, man. I get thrown by little shit like that.
Oh my goodness, man. We live with MVP, man. Make sure that you like the chat. Make sure you're sharing out the broadcast, man. So again, back to that first round. You rapping your material and you're not getting crowd reaction.
Right.
How does it make it more difficult to kind of gauge where you're at in the battle when you're not getting the crowd reaction that I'm assuming that you were expecting?
Not for real, because I don't really write for crowd reaction. If they react, they react. But I have like a continuous style. So as soon as I wasn't getting it, I'm just like, okay, you just gotta rap now. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you was gonna do anyway. Just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I was at with it. So I knew I was I ain't gonna lie. It threw me a tad, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I didn't really know what the judges was gonna say until Chilla said 3-0 MVP real fast, and that was it. I was like, okay, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was most definitely one of the weirdest times I've had in this shit.
But you know, they say you make your biggest jump between your first time on the court and your second time on the court.
For sure.
That battle versus Kid Slade.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's the battle of the tournament so far.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
So can you talk about your difference in writing style? Maybe some things you learned between that first and that second battle.
Yeah, I didn't change anything as far as my approach to writing. I just do my normal plan of attack that I do for most of my battles. But one thing I did do, I was like, I'm not gonna like. I did small things. Like I turned my fucking hat around. You couldn't even see my face when I was battling Truth, really. Turned my hat around, noticed where them cameras was at, and just got comfortable for real. Like it was way more like I felt like complete in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as I'm battling, I could feel myself like floating, it felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, everything is just going perfect. I'm like, this is perfect. Like the movements, me, you know, certain shit I practiced, how I was gonna like walk this way and all this shit. It was going. I'm like, it's going. It's fucking going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, writing wise, I still went to, you know what I'm saying, of course, punch motherfucker head off, you know, show a little bit of more personality and work them cameras, man. Like that was like being on caffeine the first time. That shit is something you have to get used to. But the thing about like they're gonna tell you to rap, so I had to just make sure I went into a bag and deal what I had to do.
No, absolutely, man. We are live with MVP, man. We talking Ultimate Madness talk right now.
For sure.
And you know, you turned your hat around. You made sure you was working on the camera angles, but you also had on a special pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, somebody tried to do something similar to what you did, and it didn't go well. If you don't know, MVP also had on the Black Forces.
For sure. Yeah.
Around. Now his was tied up. I will say that. It was very much tied up.
That was tied. Yeah, man. Crazy.
Was that what you wearing the Black Forces? Was that just a message you were sending?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was just like Like I put him on my story and shit on Instagram before the battle and shit. My shit just started blowing up. Niggas like, oh, you finna really go out here and try to smoke this man. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking playing today. You know what I'm saying? I even first time I went, like I wore the Dickie suit for a reason. I'm in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like I did with, it's just certain shit you know what I'm saying, try to do, make sure motherfuckers get the right vibe for me that I'm not playing around. But yeah, for sure, that was exactly what that was. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely a statement thing. Wearing them damn shoes, you know?
No, absolutely, absolutely. And you showed up and you showed out with those. Do we
Man,
expect to see those again this Saturday?
I you might pull them out, might pull them out. We gonna see though. It's gonna be crazy.
Now you battling another new Midwest movement entity in its own right.
For sure.
True Foe.
Uh huh.
Now, being from the Midwest and being from St. Louis, I understand the rivalry that comes with St. Louis and Chicago.
For sure.
I'm hoping and I'm praying it carries over to battle rap.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's most definitely gonna be a war. Yeah. Uh huh. Like I'm taking everything into this shit. Like, look, I don't even know you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like to hear that.
fuck all the cool shit, man. I don't know you, man. I'm finna try to kill you, bro. Like for real, for real. So that's where we at with it.
And I did see the face off between you two.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of alluded to some things when it comes to the Midwest movement and
Yeah.
how St. Louis has been known to kind of stray off and do our own thing. We Midwest,
Right.
but we more St. Louis than we Midwest.
Right. Right. For sure. Yeah. But what I told him and that shit, like, I see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I see how motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, has talked about St. Louis rappers and all this other shit, man.
Right.
So I'm most definitely gonna go in this motherfucker like and go maybe put my back to a wall and then check to see what's going on, check the temperature, no pun. But I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have my back to a wall, like what y'all on? Like I didn't really like, man, even when I be down there, like I be chilling when I'm in Cali or at one of these events, I be chilling, but I'm not really rubbing shoulders or yada yada because I already know what just might happen. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't one of my people, and he one of them, you know, like it's one of my guys, like one of my crucible cats or something. If we down there, you know what I'm saying? Like I just told him earlier, like we got a little group chat. I'm like, man, I'm just happy y'all niggas coming back Saturday. Like, man, I'm gonna be the only crucible nigga down there. You know what I'm saying? That's finna, you know what I'm saying? Turn some shit up, fuck some brackets up. So, you know, it is what it is. I get him saying, you know, don't you know how we do our own thing and shit, but bro, like what the fuck you expect? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen the knife in some of my peers' backs already. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it. So like of course I'm gonna be a little added, you know what I'm saying, like distant, like I don't know what the fuck going on. Of course, he can't blame me. He can't blame me for that. We gonna talk about that shit too, just a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
we don't need to be giving away angles. We don't need to
No,
be,
I don't do angles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an angle guy. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be an angle. And trust me, I'm not. I told motherfuckers from the jump, the beginning of this tournament, it's not fucking story time. I ain't got nothing to be talking about. Oh, this is what. No, nigga, you got 2 minutes and some change. This is not story time. Not coming here about none of that. Because if you try to do it, or if you gonna waste 20, 30 seconds on that shit. And motherfucker, we both too like unknown motherfuckers that like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like it's Tay Rock battling such and such. You know what I'm saying? If you don't go in that motherfucker and put them boys there, you're gonna fucking have a long night, bro.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I like your talk because if you look at Ultimate Madness tournament winners, if you look at Ultimate Madness 1 with Fonz, and then Ultimate Madness 2, I know what it was. Geechee and Rum. Who won the second one? Oh, Holmesy.
Yeah,
Holmesy won the second one. The consistent theme in Ultimate Madness when it comes to the champion is punchers.
Right.
People that get right to where they gotta go and go back to back to back to back to back.
For sure. Absolutely.
With you fit in that mode, does that give you an extra confidence going into the battles?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't. I mean, I most definitely think I'm a puncher, but I'm real slick, and my shit don't be empty. My shit be direct. You know what I'm saying? It don't be some shit that I just had in my damn pad somewhere that I just plugged in somewhere, and I get to it. I get to it fast, and my setups are fucking crazy. Like I'm only getting better in this shit. You know, like some motherfuckers, lost a little bit of steam. A lot of motherfuckers did last week. Lost steam going into this second round. I'm really picking up. Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't have to. It helps because my bars be direct. So as soon as I get to target, it just start fucking flowing. I have a day like Sunday, like right when we get back home Sunday and shit. I have like a little second where I'll be like, man, am I gonna be able to do this shit again? But as soon as it start fucking going, I realize, oh my fucking god, like I'm really just fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like when I started that first round for Truffaut, I literally looked. I'm like, this shit might be, even though might, man, it's either same level or better than my shit versus Slade. Like no cap. It's absolutely crazy, bro. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm still this. They only making it worse by keeping me this fucking sharp for real. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like they keeping me fucking sharp. When I go down to Houston, whenever I gotta go beat up Real Name or Knicks, it's gonna be a problem because I'm a half 4 weeks for that, and I'm gonna be fucking fresh. I'm still just, like respectfully, like I surprised the hell out of myself in this shit. Like I never wrote a battle in 2 weeks. I had to write the shit in for Kid Slade in 2 weeks, and man, after the first 2 rounds, I told Kid, I made a status on Facebook like, bro, this is looking like a 30. I might clip this nigga. He commented like 30, 30. And I just let him sit there in the comment. I ain't say nothing to him, but I got to the face off. I said, yes, bro, I'm gonna clip you tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm gonna clip you tomorrow. Like, no bullshit. Like, I knew what the hell I had. I'm like, I'm gonna clip you tomorrow. My shit was practice, all this shit. Man, listen, I'm like, this shit is over. Like, I really was, like, I want to do shit step at a time. Like, get this nigga out the way, get this nigga out the way. But I can see it. Like, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? When you can see it, I knocked off the most competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kid Slade he was supposed to win the shit. You know what I'm saying? Consensus wise, like motherfucker, he was gonna be up there. Like he was gonna be in Houston, and I got him the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Next said some fucking weird shit. He like, I think Truffaut is better than MVP, and I think MVP might be comfortable with what he did against Kid Slade. You fucking crazy, my nigga. I had to wait 2 weeks to get the flowers. Them niggas got the first week. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait.
That's a fact.
Think them niggas I promise I God, wouldn't have been able to do that 100%. Wouldn't have been able to do that. Go from motherfuckers slandering my name all over the fucking internet from that to that. How do a nigga still even keep that a mindset to where he don't let it bother him to where it affects his material? Them niggas wouldn't have been able to do that shit to say they like flat out. They would not have done. Man, listen, them niggas would have folded. They would have folded. Them regular niggas, them niggas would have choked and some more shit up there. Damn, y'all don't fuck with this? Had a stumble with some crazy shit like that, bro. I just kept it fucking pushing. 2 weeks later, did one of the performances of the whole fucking thing, including fucking week one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still like humble. I'm humble, and I know what I have to do. That's the difference. Like some of these niggas come in with way more mouthpiece than like actual fucking writing skill and shit. Like, bro, listen, and niggas be like, oh man, you need to get on your talking shit more. You be at the face off, like you don't really talk your shit, yada yada. Bro, if I talk my shit, like I tell everybody else, if I talk my shit, you know what I call that? Bullying. It's bullying. It's bullying. No rap game. Like, if I go at that motherfucker and just start like, I'll kill you, bro. I'm gonna kill you. All this shit. Bullying. Because I already know what the fuck is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's gonna happen, bro. I already know what's
No,
gonna happen. But I'm
I'm not
gonna
gonna lie.
get right.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with you, man. Looking at this battle, it comes down to that 2 week prep for me. I think Truffaut is fire. I think he definitely has a talent. I definitely think he has a long career ahead of him. But when it comes to this particular tournament, I just don't see it. I think you're right. I think everyone's pen is starting to water down, and your pen is starting to pick up.
Right, for sure.
So I'm so confident. Shout out to Battle Rap Legends in the chat. I do see you. I'm gonna go on Battle Rap Legends, and I'm gonna place a bet on this battle. I'm usually not a betting man,
Right.
but I'm gonna bet. I'm betting on MVP to beat Truffaut, and I'm gonna meet up with him in Summer Madness. My voice gonna be right. We're gonna do a whole live interview together on screen. Hey, St. Louis is in the building, bro.
Man, for sure.
Building.
For sure, man. We up, bro. We up, man. Like I just know what I know what's going on. I know what's in front of me. I'm not above my own head. You know, when it come to like this shit, like real transparent with myself. Like, baby, you got to do this. You got whatever. I know what's up. That's what separates me from a lot of them. For real. Like, a lot of these niggas come with this. Like, man, y'all niggas not good enough to be talking the way y'all talk, bro. Like for real. It's some talent in this shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%. We wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. But a lot of motherfuckers be on some, you know, it'd be kind of weird, you know. And with the Truffaut 2 weeks, you know, niggas like, okay, man, how is he gonna prep? How is he gonna yada yada? But I'm writing for a fully polished Truffaut. You know what I'm saying?
As
like,
I'm
not going. That ain't even crossed my mind once. But every time I talk to somebody, they say the same shit. Like, he ain't gonna be. I'm like, bro, even if he get through his shit, he can't fuck with my shit. Like that's it. Like if he get through all of them clean, no, because it's not gonna be that type of party, bro. Like for real, like it's really not. Like I really can't wait to, you know, say Saturday roll around, so I can lock with my, you know what I'm saying, my peoples. Like I know where he come from, you know what I'm saying. Like this niggas like us don't, you know what I'm saying, get to this spot, you know what I'm saying, without no hard work and shit, but.
Absolutely.
You gotta go. Like I gotta get down. I gotta get down to Houston and shit, man. Like for real. Like so, I'm writing and preparing my ass off right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, been doing shit all day. And I end up doing that shit tonight. I'm end up doing when I wake up. Like, man, whenever I even think about it, or if a motherfucker tweet me or some shit, man, man, that shit was crazy, man. I stand right the fuck up and start reciting. Like, if it's not no wasted time here.
Well, that's a fact. I definitely love that mentality and that approach coming into the battle. For so sure. I not looking too far ahead, not looking past Truffaut, but obviously you're in the Final Four, and you see what's happening on the other side of the bracket. It's all West Coast. It's the Western Conference over there. You got Real Name Brandon versus Net. What you think about that battle? Who you got winning? Who do you want to see across from you? Summer Madness, Houston.
I don't know for real who I would have winning. It could go either way, but I kind of think that Real Name is gonna beat next. He has more. His energy about it is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched Taylor face off with Cap. His energy is a tad bit different. Like I said this, I forgot what interview I was doing. But I'm like, we got to people forget, you know, that Next is, you know, young as hell. You know what I'm saying? So he play a lot. He playing with the plant thing and all this other stuff. Like, you know, and Renee Brandon is just wild serious on some, like, it kind of looked like he's just like, man, just shut up, little bro. Like, shut up. Like, on somewhere, like, on some, like, little, you know, big boy, like, get your ass on, like, little ass nigga. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Like, I feel like he might be more fed up, maybe. Like I kind of got them vibes from it. Like I don't know, fed up about what, or you know what I'm saying. He might. I think he actually has some more things driving him. You know what I'm saying. I honestly do. And but to me though, either way, like whoever gets the fuck up there, like you're gonna be standing across from him. a nigga that's really, really like trying to kill you. So either or. Like I really don't have no preference in who I battle out of them two and shit. They kind of similar to me. Don't fucking matter. But with like True Foe and She, I remember telling myself, because she play a lot, man. That's what I do too. But like he play a lot, like he may be a little more lyrically sound than True Foe, but True Foe has other things that he don't have. That's why you want to battle. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'd rather see, you know what I'm saying, True Foe, not even about the Midwest shit. Like that has some shit to do with it. But I'm like, just flat out put that shit on paper, I would think that she was better. So I'm like, could beat him too, same time, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not I'm just saying, like if I was like, yeah, I would rather battle True, like for real. So we here now with that shit.
Shout out Slizzy, man. Power Circle Ish. I know you just did an interview with him. Definitely tap in for that one.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out that interview, make sure you go check out Slizzy's interview with MVP. Make sure you definitely subscribe to my brother channel. But man, enough with this Ultimate Madness talk.
Right.
We got to get past the tournament. You know, rookie versus vets is coming up. I saw a couple tweets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do you want to battle once the dust is all settled with Ultimate Madness? Who are you looking forward to battling?
Man, I'm get old Red outside. I know he just got announced for the Lift His Soul RBE with my cat B Magic, but yeah, I'm just trying to dig comparisons early. Like we might be pitched the same with like voice wise, maybe projection and shit. But nah, I do some wild shit over here, man. So yeah, get that shit going. And then for real, whoever else just ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got motherfuckers like, oh yeah, man, I want to battle him. I want to, yada yada. And just don't be playing. Come high energy, niggas like Luke Castro, Jerry West, Loki gotta see. Jerry West, Loki gotta see me for stealing my fucking bar.
Hold on, what you talking about? Hold on.
Listen, bro. What the fuck he say? Cuz said I think it was the Slow Your Roll line, the Cuba Gooding Jr. shit. Radio, Cuba Gooding Jr. radio shit. And I said that shit, and I know he saw it because I know he fucked with the dude that I was battling. I know he saw it, and that was one of my biggest bombs. And I said that shit 3 years ago. He just said that shit about 8 months ago. You know what I'm saying? I said Cuba Gooding Jr. play a radio, nigga, Slow Your Roll. That nigga went and just wrapped that shit the other way, and I'm just like, oh my god, my phone was blowing up. Like, you see this motherfucker? Man, come on, cause like it ain't motherfuckers ain't thinking like that for one. You got bars that be like surface shit. Like, yeah, somebody else could have thought about that shit. No, you niggas not. Them niggas are not thinking about no shit like that, bro. Niggas not going that crazy.
I like the Jerry West for sure. I definitely like the Jerry West.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start building narratives. Shit, I get down to Houston, I'm gonna just walk into one of these niggas 15 minutes of fame interview and be like, you fucking trash, nigga. And the phone just gonna start ringing and shit. Oh shit, you that's how it works. That's how it works in this battle rap shit. You see MVP say he was trash? Oh man.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's no bigger moment than being on Summer Madness, getting handed that $25,000 check.
For sure.
And calling somebody out right then and there.
Why not? It's gonna happen. Bring y'all whole asses outside. That's it, bro.
No, that's what's up. Hey, I know we usually go an hour, but obviously y'all can tell my voice is all the way shot. My bro got some fatherhood duties to get to.
So finna get definitely not about to stop him from that. Yeah, I've been sitting in the target. I'm glad my phone stayed charged this whole time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dropping my damn phone. But yeah, I'm glad that motherfucker stayed charged. I was like, I gotta get, because I was gonna hit you earlier, on some like I don't know about today type shit. But I'm like, I'm not doing that. I done told this man, like, if it was anybody else, they was getting dubbed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I gotta fuck with my guy. I'm like, I'm gonna make this time. Fuck it.
No, I definitely appreciate you pulling up, man.
For sure.
Hey, I'll let you go ahead and take us out. I will be doing, hopefully, my voice is back on Saturday night, live recaps of Ultimate Madness 4, doing the semis. We with MVP, man. Go ahead and take us out, my brother.
And listen, Street Status, Ultimate
Facts.
Madness 4. Shout out my nigga O. Rest in peace. All my dogs, man. Listen, tune in. It's gonna be a fucking movie. It's gonna be a movie, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperatures. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like always, we just getting started. Appreciate y'all.